Hey there everybody, it's another great day for a workout here on Jessica Smith TV. And today we're actually going to focus on strengthening and building flexibility in the muscles that surround your wrists. So just like it sounds, we're just going to do some concentrated exercises for the wrists only. Here's what you're going to need. We're going to use a ball. You can use a tennis ball, something that will fit in the palm of your hand that you can squeeze into. You're also going to need a resistance band. You can use a flat band, you can use a band, a tube band, whatever, something that you can hold on to that'll add some resistance. And for our last exercise, you're just going to need a set of dumbbells to put your hands onto. We're not actually going to lift them, so don't worry about how much they weigh. You just want them to be like sturdy. Mine are sort of a square shape so they don't move when we put our body weight into them. Okay, so grab those pieces of equipment. We're going to actually just start with the ball, just as kind of like a warm up. So you're just going to hold the ball in the palm of one hand, and all I want you to do is squeeze it as tight as you can, squeeze it as hard as you can, and then release. Let's do that again. 2 and release. 3, really squeeze and release. So these are really simple exercises. They don't require a lot of activity or movement through the rest of your body. 5, but they're very concentrated and can help you get more out of your workouts. 6, when you need to use your wrist for things like push-ups and planks and all of that. 7, we're just going to go to 10 and release. 8 and release. How you doing back there, Peanut? And 9, release it one more time on this side. 10 and release. Good. Switch hands. Same thing, other side. So we're going to do 1 and release. 2. So I'm just going to take you through one set of every exercise, but remember that you can do more than that. You can repeat the video if you want. 4, you can press pause. You can do 2 more sets before we move on to the next one if you want. It's totally up to you. Just see how it feels and see how much time you have. Good. And 7 and release. And 8 and release. And 9 and release. Give me one more. 10 and release it. Good. So we're done with the ball unless you want to continue and repeat this circuit again. Set the ball to the side. And now we're going to use your resistance band to do a little wrist flexion and extension. So you're going to stand on one end of the band, you're going to hold the other end. You can kind of stabilize your elbow with your opposite hand if you want, or just hold it into your side. We want the palm to be facing up. And what you're going to do here is just bring the wrist up and down. So it's like doing a bicep curl, but just from your wrist. So to make this harder, you're going to step up higher on the band to make it less intense, step lower on it. Ready? Let's do a full set of 10. So we have 1 and release. Stabilize your forearm. 2 and release. 3 and release. So you don't want the wrist to move. 4, you're just curling in with the palm. 5 and release. That's it. 6 and release. 7 and release. 8 and release. 9 and release. Give me one more. 10 and release. Great job. Switching sides. So now we want to do the same thing with the other hand. So adjust your resistance, stabilizing from the wrist. We'll go right into the set. Ready? Here we go. 1 and release. That's a little too much for me. 2 and release. So just adjust as we go. 3 and release. 4 and release. 5 and release. 6. Good. 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Good. So we're going to go back to the other side, and this time, instead of having the palm facing up, we're going to keep the palm facing down. So now you're going to take it in reverse. Ready? And 1 and down. 2 and down. 3 and down. Make it just come from the wrist. 3 and down. 4 and down. Good. Make sure you're not gripping too hard onto that band. 5 and 6 and down. And 7 and down. And 8. Good. And 9. Give me one more. 10. Good. Switching sides. Same thing with that other hand, palm facing down, get a good grip on your band, and let's go. 1 and down, 2 and down, 3, keep the palm facing the floor, 4 and down, that's it. This is 5, and release it, 6, good, 7, we should be really starting to feel those muscles now, 8 and down, very good, and 9, good, and 10, nice job. Third and final round, a little differently this time. So we're gonna come back to that first side. Instead of going straight up or down this way, we're going to actually work from the side. So your palm is gonna face me and you're gonna move side to side with the hand like this. Ready? So we go 1 and down, 2, so my wrist is facing you, I'm moving sideways, 3, with the hand like this, 4 and down, 5 and down, 6, of course if anything hurts or bothers your wrist, don't do it, 7, good, these are just general exercises. If you have a specific condition, you may want to skip some of them. Good, give me 1 more. Great job. Switching sides, adjust your resistance anytime you need to. So again, palm facing in, drop the wrist to the side and lift 1, down, 2, try to stabilize through the wrist, 3 and down, 4, very good, 5, 6, I know it's kind of hard to see because it's a very subtle movement, 7, 8, Peanut's bored back there, 9, not enough action for her, and 10. This is what we have to do in preparation for all the action, Peanut. Okay, you're done with your band, unless of course you want to repeat this set again. So now let's head to the floor carefully and we're going to take those dumbbells out. So we're just going to use the dumbbells to prop ourselves up onto. So a lot of times if you experience wrist pain during a workout, it's typically during a plank or a push-up position. And a lot of that can happen from a couple of things. If you have tight muscles in your wrist, this position can be really intense for you. Sometimes if we haven't really mastered our core strength or our good form, we kind of sink into the wrists, which causes a lot of pain. So there's a couple ways you can work around that. First, you want to make sure you're mastering your form, you're using your core strength to support your body instead of your wrists. But if you come up onto your dumbbells here and just get the wrists in line, make sure you're not breaking at the wrist. You kind of want to press down into the weights and pull your chest away from the floor. Engage your abs and just hold that position here. And then from here, you could begin to progress this, move forward a little bit, by walking back into a bent knee, almost like you're about to do a bent knee push-up. You're not going to, but just kind of hold that plank. From there, you could progress even further into your full body plank, but again, staying out of the wrists, pushing away from the floor, holding strong. So you just want to kind of hold this, start for 5 seconds, maybe work your way up to a full 30-second hold with great form, pressing away from the floor with the wrists. So making sure you're not sinking into the hands. Eventually you can get rid of the dumbbells and come back to that flat hand position so that you are eventually building that functional flexibility and strength in the wrists. So finally, to wrap up, we're going to finish with some stretches to help you loosen up those tight muscles in the wrist that may be causing you some pain or issue. So one of the things you can do here is turn your palms away from you, and again, go gently into this because I don't know your range of motion or your flexibility or your wrist issues. So just see how this feels to you. Turning the palm or the wrists away from your body, and you start with you can bend the elbows and just kind of play with it till you really feel a nice stretch through the wrist. Everybody's going to be different. You may feel it less with the elbows extended. You may feel it more with them bent. Just kind of play with it here. If that doesn't work for you, you can always keep your hands in here this way. But just take some deep breaths and hold your stretch. Good, and so now we're going to slowly come up off of the floor. For our final stretches, we're going to do them standing. So take your time, please. Carefully come up. And just go ahead and take one hand down. We're going to press on the back of the palm gently. So now we're stretching through the top of the forearm. Switch hands. Good. And then lastly, just take one hand out like you're saying stop and gently pull back on your fingertips. So this is very similar to what we just did on the floor. Only you can go a little bit further than completely flat if you want. Switch hands, say stop, pull it back. Again, please always listen to your body with these exercises, stretches, anything you do. If you ever feel pain, stop immediately. And then just kind of shake them out. Good. So I hope that helped, guys. There's just a few exercises you can try even before a workout or sort of incorporate them into your weekly routine to help you build strength and flexibility in your wrist to hopefully help you master those more wrist-intensive exercises such as your planks and your push-ups. If you need a workout that doesn't have any planks or push-ups in it or floor work or anything, please be sure to check out our Walk On 21-Day Weight Loss Plan. It's a complete walking-based, low-impact workout plan, but it incorporates everything from strength training to standing abs, even to some chair stretches so that you have a really well-balanced program to help maximize both your energy and your fat burning potential. Thanks so much for checking it out, for tuning into this video, remembering to subscribe, and to like and share your favorite videos as well. Peanut and I look forward to another workout with you guys real soon. Take care, everybody.